Ever felt more tired than usual after a fruit snack you thought was healthy? Or noticed that your blood pressure keeps creeping up despite eating more natural foods? It might surprise you to learn that some fruits, yes, even the ones praised in nutrition blogs and morning television, could actually be accelerating aging, spiking your blood sugar worse than soda, and even interfering with your medications. And this matters even more if you're over 60, when your metabolism slows, your insulin response weakens, and your body becomes more sensitive to hidden sugar and chemical imbalances. A recent study from the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who frequently eat certain high-sugar fruits have a 57% higher risk of developing metabolic syndrome, a condition that increases your risk of stroke, heart failure, and type 2 diabetes. But here's the twist. Many of these fruits are still recommended for weight loss, digestion, or natural energy, yet they may be quietly working against your health, not for it. In today's video, we'll uncover the 4 fruits you should eat every day to protect your heart, sharpen your memory, and strengthen your body. But we'll also reveal 4 popular fruits you should avoid, especially if you're managing blood sugar, high blood pressure, or taking prescription medications. And make sure you stay with us to the very end, because the last fruit on our danger list is one of the most beloved in America. Yet for seniors, it may be silently shortening your lifespan with every bite. Now, before we dive in, let us know in the comments, have you ever felt off after eating fruit? Or discovered a healthy snack wasn't so healthy after all? We'd love to hear your experience. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a new episode. Let's get started. 2. Metabolic mayhem. The 4 fruits seniors should avoid first. Let's start with a hard truth. Not all fruits are your friends, especially as you get older. Some of the worst culprits are what we call sugar bombs in disguise. They look healthy, feel refreshing, and are marketed as natural. But inside, they're packed with fast-absorbing sugars that can quietly wreak havoc on your blood sugar, energy, and even your brain. Take grapes, for example. These little fruits are sweet, bite-sized, and easy to pop by the handful. But that's exactly the problem. 1 cup of grapes contains about 23 grams of sugar, roughly the same as a small candy bar. And unlike fruits like apples or pears, grapes contain very little fiber, which means the sugar rushes into your bloodstream with almost no resistance. For someone in their 60s or 70s, that spike can lead to sudden fatigue, insulin surges, and over time, increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Now, let's talk about dried fruit, often seen as a convenient, on-the-go snack. When fruit is dried, the water disappears, but the sugar stays behind more concentrated than ever. A small handful of dried apricots or mangoes can contain the sugar of 3 or 4 fresh pieces, and it's incredibly easy to overeat. And it gets worse. Most commercial dried fruits are treated with sulfites, chemical preservatives used to keep them looking bright. But for many older, adults especially, those with asthma, Colorado PD, or sensitive digestion, these chemicals can trigger inflammation, headaches, or respiratory distress. Let me give you a real-world example. A 68-year-old man with pre-diabetes told his doctor he was avoiding candy, soda, and baked goods. But his blood sugar kept rising. Why? He was snacking on dried mango every afternoon. He thought it was natural. It was, but it was also a concentrated sugar bomb, and it was hurting him silently. Here's the lesson. Even healthy foods can become dangerous when stripped of their natural balance fiber, water, and moderation. For seniors, that balance is not optional, it's essential. 3. Gut trouble and green bananas. The digestive downside. Now here's a fruit that seems completely harmless, maybe even boring. The humble banana. But not all bananas are created equal, especially when they're still green. While ripe bananas are soft, sweet, and easy to digest, unripe bananas are a different story. They're firm, starchy, and contain something called resistant starch, a form of carbohydrate that the body can't fully break down in the small intestine. Instead, that starch travels to your colon, where it ferments. In a younger digestive system, this might just mean a little gas. But in older adults especially, those dealing with slower digestion, reduced enzyme production, or conditions like IBS, this fermentation can cause bloating, cramping, and gut discomfort that lingers for hours. Many seniors already struggle with digestive sensitivity. Green bananas only add fuel to the fire. And there's another hidden downside. That resistant starch doesn't just make you uncomfortable, it can actually interfere with how your body absorbs nutrients from other foods during the same meal. So if you're eating a green banana with breakfast, you might be losing out on key minerals or vitamins in your eggs, oats, or supplements without even realizing it. Here's the fix, and it's simple. Wait until the banana ripens. When you see brown spots forming on the peel, that's not spoilage, it's a sign that the resistant starch is breaking down into easier-to-digest natural sugars. Not only does this improve digestion, but it also enhances antioxidant levels, giving your body more of what it actually needs. You can even see the shift in glycemic index. A green banana has a low GI, but with hard-to-digest starch. A ripe banana has a moderate GI, but is more gut-friendly and antioxidant-rich. 4. Grapefruit. The most dangerous fruit in your fridge. Grapefruit is often seen as a smart choice for breakfast, light, refreshing, and loaded with vitamin C. But if you're over 60 and taking medications, this fruit could be the most dangerous thing in your fridge. Here's why. Grapefruit contains a group of natural compounds called furanocoumarins. These compounds block a key enzyme in your digestive system known as CYP3A4. This enzyme's job is to break down medications in your intestines so your body can absorb them at safe, controlled levels. But when grapefruit blocks CYP3A4, your body can't process these drugs correctly. Instead of a normal dose being slowly absorbed, you get a sudden flood of medication into your bloodstream, almost like taking 4 doses at once. And this isn't theory, it's well-documented science. Statins for cholesterol, calcium channel blockers for high blood pressure, anti-anxiety meds, antiarrhythmics for irregular heartbeats, even common antihistamines and immune suppressants. Over 85 medications are known to interact dangerously with grapefruit. Let me give you a real example. A 72-year-old man was admitted to the hospital with extreme muscle pain and liver distress. He hadn't changed his dosage of Lipitor. He hadn't missed a pill, but he had started drinking a glass of grapefruit juice every morning, thinking it was healthy. It wasn't the medication that changed. It was the fruit. The consequences? He suffered muscle breakdown, kidney strain, and had to be taken off his statin completely. And here's the kicker. It doesn't take much. Even half a grapefruit or a small glass of juice can trigger this interaction, and the effects can last for up to 72 hours. 5. The healing 4. Fruits that act like natural medicine. Now let's flip the script from risky to revitalizing. Not all fruits are sugar traps or chemical saboteurs. In fact, when chosen wisely, some fruits act more like medicine than food. They can lower your blood pressure, protect your brain, strengthen your heart, and even sharpen your memory beyond what most people expect at your age. These are the healing four fruits that aren't just safe for older adults, but actively support graceful aging at the cellular level. Each one brings something unique to the table. One is rich in plant compounds that protect your memory and balance. Another is packed with soluble fiber that lowers cholesterol while feeding your good gut bacteria. A third fruit contains natural fats that regulate blood pressure and help you absorb vitamins up to 15 times more effectively. And the last one? It's a deep red powerhouse with 3x, the antioxidant strength of green tea, shown in clinical trials to reduce inflammation and improve verbal memory. You don't need fancy powders or exotic superfoods flown in from across the globe. These fruits are simple, affordable, and available at any grocery store if you know what to look for. 6. Berries, the brain and balance booster. When it comes to protecting your brain as you age, few foods are as powerful or as delicious as berries, especially blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. What makes them so remarkable? It's a group of natural pigments called anthocyanins, compounds that give berries their deep, rich colors. But they do far more than add beauty to your breakfast. Anthocyanins have been shown to cross the blood-brain barrier, where they actively reduce inflammation and protect brain cells from oxidative stress zone of the key drivers of cognitive decline. And we're not just talking theory. A major study published in the Annals of Neurology followed older adults over several years. Those who ate just 2 servings of blueberries per week had brains that aged 2.5 years more slowly than those who didn't. That's not just a statistic. That's more time with your memories, more clarity in your conversations, more independence in your everyday life. But berries don't stop at brain health. They also improve coordination and balance 2 things that naturally decline with age and increase the risk of dangerous falls. Several studies have shown that the anti-inflammatory compounds in berries help improve motor function, making them one of the few fruits that actively support both mental sharpness and physical stability. And here's a bonus. Despite being naturally sweet, berries are low on the glycemic index, meaning they don't cause major spikes in blood sugar. That makes them ideal for seniors managing type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance. 1 cup a day fresh or frozen is all it takes. Toss them into oatmeal, blend into a smoothie, or enjoy them on their own. However you eat them, your brain will thank you. 7. Apples, the unsung hero of senior health. You've heard the phrase, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." But for seniors, that might be more than just a saying. It could be a daily prescription for better heart and gut health. Apples are one of the most overlooked superfoods, and here's why. They're loaded with pectina type of soluble fiber that acts like a natural sponge in your digestive tract. Pectin binds to excess cholesterol and helps flush it out, lowering your LDL levels over time without any pills. At the same time, pectin feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, supporting a healthy microbiome, something that's increasingly important as digestion slows and immunity weakens with age. But apples don't stop at fiber. They're also rich in quercetin, a powerful plant compound known to reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and protect blood vessels, all critical factors in preventing strokes and heart attacks. And unlike many fruits, apples provide these benefits without spiking your blood sugar. Their high fiber content helps slow down the release of natural sugars, making them safe for most seniors with diabetes or insulin resistance. Now, a common question. Which type of apple is best? Red apples, like Fuji or Honeycrisp, are sweeter and higher in antioxidants. Green apples, like Granny Smith, have more tartness and slightly less sugar, great for blood sugar control. Yellow apples, such as Golden Delicious, fall somewhere in the middle. They're all good, as long as you don't peel them. And that's the most common mistake: removing the skin. Most of the pectin and quercetin lives right beneath the peel. By tossing the skin, you're losing more than 50% of the benefits. So next time you reach for an apple, wash it well, slice it up, and eat the whole thing. Your heart, your gut, and your immune system will all benefit bite by bite. 8. Avocados. Fat that fights aging. Let's clear something up right away. Yes, avocado is a fruit. And yes, fat can heal. For decades, fat was seen as the enemy of healthy aging. But science has changed that. And avocados are leading the movement toward fat that fuels longevity. At the heart of the avocado's power is oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat that's been shown to lower LDL, bad cholesterol, while raising HDL, the good kind. A crucial shift that supports long-term cardiovascular health. But that's just the beginning. Avocados are also exceptionally rich in potassium, delivering more per serving than a banana. Potassium helps regulate your blood pressure by balancing sodium levels and relaxing blood vessel walls, naturally reducing strain on your heart without relying solely on medications. And for your eyes, avocados bring one more hidden gem: lutein, a plant-based antioxidant that protects against age-related macular degeneration, one of the most common causes of vision loss in older adults. Still not convinced? Here's the game changer. Avocados dramatically improve nutrient absorption. Many of the most important vitamins we need as we age, A, D, E, and K, fat-soluble, which means your body can't absorb them without dietary fat. Studies show that eating avocado with vegetables can increase vitamin absorption by up to 15 times. That means you get more out of every salad, every side of greens, every bite of nutrition. Now, how can you work this healing fat into your day? Spread half an avocado on whole grain toast with a pinch of sea salt and lemon. Blend it into a smoothie for creamy texture and a hit of healthy fat. Or pair it with eggs, where the fat and protein work together to fuel your morning and stabilize your energy. It's smooth, it's satisfying, and it's silently doing the work to protect your heart, sharpen your vision, and supercharge your nutrition. 9. Pomegranates. The heart's secret weapon. If you could eat one fruit that supports your heart, your memory, and your arteries all at once, wouldn't you want to know what it is? Let us introduce you to one of the most overlooked medicinal fruits in the grocery store: pomegranate. Inside every ruby red seed is a powerful group of antioxidants called punicalagin. These compounds are no joke. They've been shown to be 3 times more powerful than the antioxidants found in red wine or green tea when it comes to reducing inflammation and protecting blood vessels. So what does that mean for your body? In one clinical trial, adults who drank pure pomegranate juice daily saw their systolic blood pressure drop by 5 to 21%. That's enough of a change to make a real difference, especially if you're trying to reduce reliance on blood pressure medications. But pomegranates aren't just about the heart. In a study from UCLA, older adults who drank 8 ounces of pomegranate juice each day scored significantly higher on verbal memory tests after just 4 weeks. That's not just number sits. Names, faces, and moments you want to hold on to. And here's the beauty of it. You don't need a full glass of juice every day to see results. Even half a cup of seeds or a small splash of 100% pomegranate juice in a smoothie or with breakfast can deliver powerful effects. Just be careful, many pomegranate products on the market are mixed with added sugars. Always look for pure juice or eat the seeds whole to get the fiber, antioxidants, and blood sugar control without the artificial spike. D's. Final lessons. Eat smart. Age strong. If there's one thing this video makes clear, it's this. Not all fruits are created equal. Some may look harmless sweet, colorful, natural, but in reality, they can accelerate aging, raise your blood pressure, or interfere with your medications. Others, when chosen wisely, can help you reverse that damage one bite at a time. Let's take a moment to highlight a few key mistakes many seniors make without realizing. Mistaking dried fruit for a healthy snack. It's concentrated sugar, with none of the water or fiber, that helps you feel full-ened, often laced with preservatives like sulfites. Ignoring fruit medication interactions. Grapefruit and certain prescriptions simply don't mix. Even a small serving can create dangerous side effects. Skipping healthy fats when eating fiber-rich fruits like apples or pomegranates, missing the chance to fully absorb fat-soluble vitamins your body needs to stay strong. These small choices add up. As you age, your body becomes less forgiving, but it also becomes more responsive to the right support. So here's the real takeaway. After 65, your fruit should do more than taste good. It should work with your body, not against it. And once you know what to look for, it's not complicated. Choose fruits that fight inflammation. Balance natural sugars with healthy fats. And be mindful of what your medications need to work safely. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever felt off after eating a certain fruit? Did you learn something new today that changed the way you'll shop or eat? Drop a comment below and share your experience. And if you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about, because knowledge is only powerful when it's shared. Thank you for watching. Here's to eating smart and aging strong.